All right, real quick before we get on the freeway. I got everything hooked up to the helmet, man. I got the 10C. I got a camera, 10C. That's hooked up to the helmet. I'm going to use that audio from the 10C, this audio. So hopefully that's working properly. I got the GoPro Hero 3 Black on the front chin bar there with a girl on her bike's front helmet mount kit. And later on, I'm going to plug it into EN187's battery extender, Eliminate Chingaderas. Hopefully we'll get a lot of recording time today. So the GoPro's B camera and C camera, you can see it right here, is the old GoPro Hero. Getting whatever miscellaneous shots we'll get. Because it's my day off, we're going to go for a ride, we're going to have some fun, we're going to meet up with a friend. We'll bring you guys with. Hopefully we'll make a cool video out of it today or something, huh? That's what I got to do more of. I have to do more recreational riding. No more commute riding. I mean, obviously I'm not doing the work riding anymore because I gave my bike up. But it seems like all I do is commute riding and movie job riding. I need to do more of this recreational riding for fun so I can reconnect with darkness and remember why I love riding so much. So anyway, here we go. Let's hit it, man. We'll see you guys. Oh, there it goes. We'll see you guys up there. I'll tell you what, man. I like weekends because you see a lot more vintage V-dubs out here, man. Here's an old bay window. This is like a mid-70s bay window. I don't know what year. I can't tell by the taillights like I can with the bugs, but there's a nice yellow bay. Twinkie. White over yellow. I like it. Just a standard bus, it looks like. Give him a cheer. All right. Looks like I caught you boys at breakfast. Sorry about that. What you having? McDonald's, Wendy's, Jack in the Box. Big Kahuna Burger! That's that Hawaiian burger joint. Oh, this guy's driving around with a ramp, dude. Talk about temptation. Look at that. Hit that ramp. Do a backflip. It's like an old episode of Chips, dude. The original TV show. You know, they'd be chasing somebody and there'd always be some truck, man, like a flatbed tow truck or something with the tabletop down. Or some sort of ramp, like a car loader or something. And the bad guys would swerve and not see it in time and they would hit it, get all kinds of air, flip over, roll, and blow up. Or not blow up, but they'd catch on fire, right? The car would catch on fire, and then Ponch and John would swoop in there and drag him out of the wreckage of the car. Just in the nick of time, just as they're getting far enough away, the car fuel tank ignites and explodes, and a huge fireball flames. Ponch and John save the day. And then about an hour after that, they're back on patrol, baby. No paperwork, no booking the body, no going to the hospital. Uniforms are clean and pressed, looking sharp. They're back out for more, man. 45 minutes after. One of the good old days right there, man. I want to hit this ramp, dude. And I'm late. I'm like 15 minutes late, dude. I feel bad. World famous Cook's Corner. If you guys are anywhere around SoCal, or if you find yourself here, come to Cook's Corner. You owe it to yourself. It's cool for bike porn. It's cool to check out all the different characters and stuff, and the beer's cold, so good place, especially on a Sunday. Oh, I got a message. Anyway, so we're here, and I'm hooked up with my friend here. You guys may or may not recognize him. What's up, dude? He just told me that he's taking me to a donut shop. Not any donut shop, but he's taking me to a high-end donut shop. Whatever the hell that means.
I don't know either.
But I guess he figures if he's going to hang out with Officer Rob, where else can he take him other than a freaking donut shop? Because, you know, the whole stereotype thing. And I'll have you guys know, I made it a point, because of that stigma and because of that stereotype, for years, I refused to have a donut in uniform just because of that. But it's time to embrace the stereotype. It's time to become one with the stereotype.
Sorry.
So he's going to take me to this high-end donut shop. I don't know where it is, but we're going to go.
It's in Orange.
It's in Orange. All right, let's go. It's funny, he said, hey, don't arrest me for anything. I said, well, don't do anything that's worthy of being arrested. He said, well, starting my bike is worthy. Hey, did you see that guy that rode by going the other way just there? And he's like, hey, he's tapping the top of his helmet. He's telling us the cops up here. That's the universal biker sign for a cop ahead. I'll tell you what, there better be one up here. He better not have lied. That's funny. This guy's throwing shit at me. What the hell? Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong now. I gotta have my visor. I gotta have my visor down with this guy. He's dangerous. He's throwing projectiles at me, this guy. This guy's a delinquent. It's freaking delinquent. No wonder that's where he gets his name from. Now, we're gonna have a talk, me and this guy. Look at this guy. What is he doing? What's he throwing shit at me? Hey, it's a problem? It's a problem? I'm gonna catch one of those. I'm gonna catch one of those and throw it back at him. He's throwing explosives at darkness. Who does that, dude? Who throws shit at darkness? Alright, it's on like Donkey Kong. I didn't know it was like that. Okay. First we're taking the guy to a donut shop, and now we want to throw stuff at him. All right. Okay then. I'm gonna have to get him back somehow. I'll figure out something. I should have brought marshmallows. Scott, I need marshmallows. And there's two cops up here, so I can't like punch it and get Darkness away from his Gixxer, because you know Darkness would smoke the Gixxer. This guy's a delinquent, dude. I hope these guys up here pull him over, wherever they are. That would be great. That would be great. And oh man, if he got pulled over, oh dude, I would laugh. It'd be the worst vlog ever, because I would just be me laughing the entire time. Guess if I hang back, he can't throw stuff at me. Are you fucking? Well, those things better not hurt Darkness's paint. You know what, dude? You're buying. That's it, dude. He's buying. I invited him out. I called him up. I'm like, hey, sub D, let's go ride Saturday. let's go get a bite to eat. He's like, okay, cool, where do you want to go? I go, I don't know, dude, my treat, but you pick. He's like, all right, cool. Donut shop. He picks a donut. Of course you're gonna pick a donut shop. Ha ha ha, I get it. Freaking cops eat donuts. Oh boy, that's fun. You're buying. I'm not buying, you're buying. Even though I invited him out for donuts, he's buying. Because he's throwing shit at darkness. I think he's going to be out of shit here in a minute. It was going to be my treat. I was going to buy you lunch. But nope, not anymore. You blew it. You blew it. Now you're buying. And I'm going to get the most expensive donut that they have. Whatever that is, I'm going to say, whatever your Cadillac donut is, I'm getting that because he's paying for it. It's on you, buddy. You guys ever wonder where that stereotype came from? Cops and donuts. You know, nobody knows like the real story behind it. But I've heard that the story is this. Back in like the 40s and the 50s and stuff, and you had cops walking a beat, you know, they'd either be in cars or they'd be like foot beats. It'd actually be like foot beats in like cities, and they'd walk a beat, man, late at night. Or these graveyard coppers would work overnight, and like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, man, there's nothing open. Everything is closed. There's no 7-Eleven in 1950. So these guys are dragging ass, dude. They gotta work graveyards from like midnight to 8 in the morning or whatever, right? And they get tired, dude. That 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, right before dawn, dude, you're tired. Ain't nothing going on, and you need coffee. And the only places that were open back then were donut shops, man. These donut shop dudes would show up at like 2:30 in the morning, and they would start making their donuts for the day. And they'd be open, man. So you could go in there. It'd be warm and dry. You could work on reports and stuff at the table. Sit at the table, have a cup of coffee, work on whatever reports you had to do. And it was good, dude. And, you know, and these guys would give them donuts. And the guys that ran the donut shops freaking loved it, right? Because, you know, that's free security for them. So, you know, that became the joke back then. Hey, if you want to find a cop, go look at a donut shop, because that's where they're all hanging out, you know. And of course, you'd have like one cop, then two, and then his buddies would show up, and you'd have like 3, 4, 5 cops there, all, you know, hanging out and having a break, drinking coffee, eating donuts. And back then, there was no cell phones and stuff. I mean, we had call boxes, like this blue one up here, but they had call boxes for like cops, right? Where cops would call into the station, or they'd call dispatch and find out what's going on, or what they needed to do, or where they needed to be. Well, you can go to a donut shop and use the phone, call your charge, you know, call whoever, whatever. So it was good. Donut shops would get free security. Cops would get a place, a nice warm, dry place to hang out that was well lit for them to do paperwork, take a break, get off their feet, have some coffee, and a delicious fried, freaking sweet little ring of heaven. And so that's where it all began. And then, of course, pop culture took it over. And movies and TVs started making more of a joke out of it until it became a thing. And now there's this stigma and this, you know, this stereotype associated with cops and donuts. So for a long time, I fought it, man. I'm like, I'm never ever going to eat a donut in uniform out of respect. You know, I'm not going to be that guy in uniform, eat a donut, somebody's going to take a picture of me. So I never did. Until recently, man, it was just like my buddy, in one of my older videos, my buddy Barry, my old partner, took me to the first one of the first Dunkin' Donuts to open in downtown Los Angeles. I guess before they were on the East Coast, and Barry's a big East Coast guy, so he's like, hey yo, I gotta take you to the freaking Dunkin' Donuts over here that my buddy freaking just opened up. So, but in that video, if you remember, he had a donut, I didn't. I had coffee. I had a coffee, no donut, and I held true to my conviction. It wasn't really until I went to air support, and now I'm not wearing a blue suit anymore. Now I'm wearing a freaking green pickle suit. And they get donuts a lot up there. Every weekend, you know, somebody pops for a dozen of those things. And so I've broken my streak of not eating donuts in uniform, and I have succumbed I have become one and embraced the stereotype, so that's that, I guess, whatever. But anyway, that's story time. I don't know where this, but he says it's in Orange, so I wonder if we got to get on the freeway. And I don't know where those two cops were that we were promised. I'm gonna get his kill switch. Yep. Got him. Oh, hey, whoa. Oh, the front tire came off there. That's weird. Oh, man. Hope he's okay.